and welcome back to the Sonic Group. Today we're talking about Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie. Ben Schwartz, the voice of Sonic, reports information and hype for the character. Interviewed by Screen Rant. Now let's see what Ben Schwartz has said about Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, I think it's also exciting for me when you get to introduce another character from the video games, reports Ben Schwartz. For me, it's gratifying and lovely, and also Shadow to me. People have the rankings of which is their favourite Sonic character, but to me, I think we're hitting all of the A-sides. We're hitting all the big hits, like all the ones that are just extraordinary, and these are characters that in different games you can play as, so it's pretty remarkable. I love the intro to him in this film, and I think fans are going to be excited, and I think fans understand how much we care about them. Think about how much we changed the film from the response to the first trailer, which I think was the very right move. I think fans will feel like they're being taken care of, I hope, because we always do it for them, and it hasn't failed yet. We get to make a third one. There's a spin-off, so the idea that we're still doing this, man, you think about where we started and where we are right now, it's pretty remarkable. So, we're very excited. Reports Ben Schwartz. Now, this tells us a few things, like, I love the intro to him in this film. This means Shadow has a good intro to the film. At the end bit, how Ben Schwartz talks about how excited he is about the film, and that he is really impressed in how the Sonic Cinematic Universe is so far. I mean, who wouldn't be impressed? Now, we've got some new information from Screen Rant, which you could find pretty interesting, but if you wanted to stop the video, you could stop it right now. Now, let's get into what Screen Rant has to say about Shadow. After the confirmation of Shadow's appearance in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the producer largely remained quiet about the nature of his role. However, last month it was finally confirmed that Keanu Reeves would voice the character. The casting of such a high-profit Hollywood star suggests that the villain would have a major role in the new film, and may even set him up to appear in future films or his own spin-off, similar to the Knuckles series. Meanwhile, it has also been confirmed that the movie story will be based on Sonic Adventure 2. Now, this is all stuff we already know, but in case you didn't, yeah, Keanu Reeves is voicing Shadow. Now, we hear them mention Knuckles, which is a show that recently came out, and it says that Shadow might get his own spin-off series or movie. That could be also pretty cool. Hopefully it's better than the Knuckles show. I mean, it was kind of more of a Wade show. Just my personal review right there. Now, there is some more stuff that you might like to know in this next in this next report by Screen Rant. Since the upcoming movie entry will pull elements from the video game, it's believed the movie will focus on the origin story of Shadow, including his creation by Dr. Gerald Robotnik, and his close connection to Robotnik's granddaughter, Maria. However, Knuckles included one reference to Shadow, which suggested the character was on Earth 50 years ago. The timeline doesn't add up with the backstory in the video games, suggesting elements of his origin story may be retconned based on Schwartz's statement, though. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will allegedly do justice to Shadow, regardless of how it tackles his story. So this pretty much says that they might not do a good job with Shadow's story in the movie, or they do a really good job. They're not really sure, but it will always do justice to Shadow, even if his backstory isn't correct at the moment. Now, that's all I have for you at the moment, so have a great day, or whatever time it is for you, and peace. Goodbye, guys. See you next time, and remember, always subscribe.